హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు శివ టెక్ రాక్ ఛానల్. నేను మీ శివప్రకాష్ని. ఈ వీడియోలో ఎల్ సెక్షన్స్ అలాగే టీ సెక్షన్స్ సెంట్రాయిడ్స్ని ఎలా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలో చూద్దాం. సో ప్రాబ్లంలోకి వెళ్ళిపోదాం. సో ప్రాబ్లం నెంబర్ 1, ఫైండ్ ద సెంట్రాయిడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్లేన్ లామినా షోన్ ఇన్ ద ఫిగర్. ఆల్ డైమెన్షన్స్ ఆర్ ఇన్ mm. So we have to find the centroid of the given plane lamina. Here the plane lamina, it is in the shape of L, so it is also called as a L section. Okay, and the dimensions are mentioned here, but the units are not mentioned in the diagram. See, you should consider the units are in mm. Okay, the same problem they can also given like that. Find the centroid of an unequal angle section 120 into 80 into 20 mm. ఫస్ట్ కేస్ మోడల్లో అయితే ప్లెయిన్ లామినా యొక్క డయాగ్రామ్ ఇచ్చాడు. సో దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని మీరు సెంట్రాయిడ్ని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం. కానీ సెకండ్ కేసుకి వచ్చేసరికి ఇక్కడ డయాగ్రామ్ ఏమీ ఇవ్వడు, అన్ఈక్వల్ యాంగిల్ సెక్షన్ అని మెన్షన్ చేస్తాడనమాట. సో ఇలాంటి కేసెస్లో ఇక్కడ అన్ఈక్వల్ యాంగిల్ సెక్షన్ మీన్స్ ఎల్ సెక్షన్. సో ఆ ఎల్ సెక్షన్ యొక్క హైట్ వచ్చేసి మ్యాక్సిమం నెంబర్ అన్నది హైట్గా తీసుకోవాలి, మిడిల్ నెంబర్ అన్నది బేస్గా తీసుకోవాలి, అలాగే లాస్ట్ నెంబర్ అన్నది విడ్త్గా తీసుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ డైమెన్షన్స్ కూడా మెన్షన్ చేసేసాడు ఎంఎం అని. సో ఈ డైమెన్షన్ బేస్ చేసుకుని ఎల్ సెక్షన్ మీరు కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మనం ప్రాబ్లం సాల్వ్ చేద్దాం. సో ఈ ప్రాబ్లం సాల్వ్ చేయాలంటే మనం ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేయాలంటే ఇచ్చిన సెక్షన్ని ఎన్ని బేసిక్ పార్ట్స్గా మీరు డివైడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఎందుకంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ అ కాంపోజిట్ సెక్షన్, ఇట్ ఈస్ అ కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ టూ రెక్టాంగిల్స్. సీ హియర్ హౌ ఐ విల్ డివైడ్ హియర్. సీ, ఇఫ్ యూ జాయిన్ ఎ లైన్ హియర్, రైట్? సో it is the total section is L section is converted into the two rectangles. So name it here. This is the first rectangle and this is the second rectangle. Okay, so write down here, divide the L section into two rectangles. అలాగే సెకండ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ టు సాల్వ్ ద ప్రాబ్లం ఈస్ ద లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆరిజిన్. ఓకే, సో ద లొకేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆరిజిన్ అంటే ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడ we have to find the centroid position with respect to reference axis. You know the reference axis are for two-dimensional sections x and y axis. Suppose if you want to get the positive values of the centroid position, so if you consider the left lower side, the left lower corner side, if you consider the origin points 0 0, okay, then the x-axis is passing through the base of the L section and y-axis is passing through the left vertical side, that is y-axis. Okay, so first here you locate the x-axis and y-axis as per the origin position. So we consider the origin position is a left lower corner. Okay, then the entire diagram will be in the first quadrant. If it is in the first quadrant, x values are positive and y values also positive. So that's why the position of the centroid will be positive values. Okay, now after locating the x-axis and y-axis, find the areas now. Now take the first rectangle and find the area of the first rectangle. A1 equal to L1 into B1. What is the length of the first rectangle? See, this is the first rectangle. The first rectangle, the length here, this is the length of this first rectangle. How much it is? 20 is given. Here also 20. Okay, then what is the height here? The first rectangle height will be, here the total height is 120. Out of 120, this height is 20, then the remaining height is 100 mm. Okay, now the height and width, see, 20 into 100. So write down 20 into 100, that is 2000 mm square, and find the x1 and y1. So you should know what is x1 and what is y1. So here the x1 means the centroidal distance, means the centroid point distance from y-axis of the first rectangle. Y1 means the centroid point of the first rectangle from which axis? From x-axis. See, you remember that always the distance from y-axis will be in terms of x. Similarly, always the distance from the x-axis will be in terms of y-axis. Okay. Now, you know the rectangle centroid position is intersection of diagonals. So draw the diagonals and identify the CG point. This is the CG point. Okay. And this is the CG point. So now x1 means centroid distance from which axis? From y-axis for the first rectangle. What is the distance? The distance will be, the total is 20. So out of 20, the half of the distance. So 20 by 2. That is 10 mm. Similarly, y1. Y1 means centroidal point distance from which axis? From x-axis. So what is the distance from x-axis to up to the point? Okay. First here you should move up to the base. That is how much? 20. After moving 20 distance here, first we moved from the x-axis 20. After moving, what is the distance from here to here? That is total is 100. So here we should move only half distance. Why? Because the centroid CG point of the first rectangle is located here. Okay, so half of the 100. So take here half of the 100, 100 by 2. That is the total is 70 mm. And coming to the second rectangle, the area of the second rectangle represent with A2, that is L2 into B2. What is the length of the second rectangle? 80 into width of the rectangle is 20, that is 1600 mm square. And find the x2 and y2. Similarly, x2 means centroid point of the second rectangle from which axis? From y-axis. Why? Because here x means distance from y means distance from x-axis. Okay. Similarly, you can identify the centroid point of the second rectangle. So draw the diagonals of the second rectangle. If you draw the diagonals of the second rectangle, the intersection point is the CG point. Okay. Now, the centroid distance from the y-axis to up to the centroid of the second rectangle. What is the distance? This distance. Okay. This distance will be half of the 80. Why? Because the total length is 80. From the y-axis to up to this point is 80 by 2. 40 mm. And similarly, this is the CG point of the second rectangle from the x-axis to up to this distance. How much distance it is? The total distance is 20. So you should take the half of the distance, that is the 20 by 2, that is the 10 mm. Okay. Now write down the centroid formulas. Centroid position from y-axis, that is represented by x bar. X bar means centroid position from y-axis, that is total movement of area about y-axis divided by total area. The total movement of area will get A1 x1. This is the total movement of area for the first rectangle plus movement of area for the second rectangle. This is the total moment of area divided by total area A1 plus A2. Okay, now substitute the values. That is A1 equal to 2000 into x1 equal to 10 plus A2 1600 into 40 divided by A1 equal to 2000 and 1600. Now if you substitute these values, you will get the answer is 23.33 mm. That is x bar equal to 23.33. And similarly you can find the y bar, means centroid position from x axis, that is represented by y bar, that is the total movement of area about x axis divided by total area. That formula will be A1y1 plus A2y2 divided by total area is A1 plus A2. That is A1 equal to 2000 and y1 is 70 and y2 is 10. Okay, y1 70, A2 1600 into 10 divided by 2000 plus 1600. Okay, now if you substitute these values, you will get the answer is 43.33 mm. This is the y bar. Okay, and this one you write down in the box, and this one also you write down in the box. Okay, and these are the final answers, that is x bar and y bar values.